teacher, we are Group 3 and today we will present about what makes international tourists miss Vietnam when they live. And I'm Hương Nhi, so I will present first. People always say that loving a city or country is not because of what it's like, but because of its people. Therefore, with some country, even though its people first time stepping their foot in, their first time of experiencing such normal and simple things, even though that place doesn't exist, the image of their loved ones, that place will still reminisces beautiful memories when they live. With tourists coming to Vietnam, are curious about what they remember about our country after the trip. So let's find the answer with my group. First activity is travel around Hồ Gươm, Hà Nội. Consider the heart of city and a quiet and peaceful place in the heart of bustling and noisy city. Hoàng Kiếm Lake is loved by many tourists. When visiting Hanoi, walking around Hoàng Kiếm Lake in an autumn afternoon when the golden sunshine pouring honey great through the golden foliage, suddenly saw the peaceful peace of autumn in Hanoi encapsulated in that moment. Hồ Gươm in the early morning also bring international tourists more emotional levels. It is a beautiful picture of the living since when the sun was not awake, many people gathered around the lake. Easily noticed the elderly with nursing exercise, young people resting martial art, or running around the lake. Hoàng Kiếm Lake, peering the breath of Hanoi, will be an ideal place to stroll in the eyes of tourists. And activity is visit the beautiful scenes on Sapa, referring to Vietnam, a place that tourists cannot forget. Sapa will surely occupy the #1 position, sitting food on this land. Even the children of Vietnamese motherland will recover and flutter. I feel my heart flutter a little. I just want to come back here again. Then for the international tourists, remember that this beautiful land is not too difficult to understand. Sapa fresh and clean air, along with the flower season and rice seasons, spread on the high field to create a beautiful fairy place. Traveling to Sapa not only has scenes, but tourists are also captivated by the warm love of the people here. Hormone girl in the bright clothes and sunny smile, or a glass of wine flickering by the fire on the cold winter night, makes these tourists warm when they thinking about Sapa. So next activity is explore the colorful Bắc Hà market. What is on the rate and happy thing in Sapa? For international tourists, it is the feeling of being immersed in the colorful market in Bắc Hà. At this fair, this picture on the highland are vividly reproduced through the costumes of the girls with the goods on the sale. This is a place where tourists can explore an entire island with wide and interesting features. Enjoy a little rice one. Watch the ethnic girl in the traditional costumes. Admire the happy trading sense of people here, immersed in the stamping colors of colorful dresses. Must be full definition for a small happiness in Sapa. So next to me, Lâm Chí Tường will present many more many activities to you.
Hạ Long Bay. If you have come to Hanoi Sapa, then how can you forget about Hạ Long when you leave Vietnam? On of Asian great natural wonders, Hạ Long Bay is the most popular side trip from Hanoi. The natural beauty of the bay and its 3,000 islands is amazing. It could not be missed on any visit to northern Vietnam. Come to Hạ Long Bay, you can take a boat to explore the bay, islands, caves, and floating villages. Not only seafood, but also traditional and international dishes are served here. There are many interesting activities you can try when visiting Hạ Long, such as swimming, climbing, visiting caves, quick fishing and boating, taking viral photos that only seem to be in the movie film. There are attractive things that bring tourists back to Hạ Long in particular and Vietnam in general. Continue. Be Vietnam. If visitors are the connoisseurs of beer and have tasted on famous beer from Germany, Belgium, England, please take some time to learn and taste beer in Vietnam. If you remember President Obama used to underground marketing for beer in Hanoi. But if tourists do not like the taste of the North beer is okay. I will lead you to the South where the real beer brands such as Basua, Saigon beer, La. The beer can be said to please the visitor no matter how difficult they are. They will never forget its flavor in Vietnam. It may be one of the famous beer consumption market in Southeast Asia. So visitors will not be able to ignore such an interesting appearance. Beside the bottle of beer is also the variety souvenir product. It's beautiful but also keeps the memory that you have been to. Next one, entertainment activity one night. If you come to Vietnam without experiencing the nightlife activity of Vietnam, it is indeed a regret for visitors. If you have come to Vietnam, you cannot miss activities such as rope light and see the old town at night. An action. Town at night become sparkling and fanciful thanks to color lantern and joy memories shown in Hội An. Visit the night market to enjoy the new quick food as well as souvenir only available in Vietnam. If you are a traveler and are curious about that area at night, then do not worry because there are ballets that do not live at night that you just want to dance on night. Then do not worry, Saigon will not make you disappointed with the party trip overnight. Bùi Viện, Hồ Tùng Mậu, La, a corner of Tà Hiền located in the middle of Action. Hanoi, where you can find seniors who don't want to spend a boring night at home.
I would now like to move on to the fishing villages. The line of people on year-round associated with the sea, associated with the unsure weather, but not lost in the versatility and optimism of her working workers. This is one of interesting themes made foreign visitors visiting these earth-shaped countries. The beautiful of the fishing villages is located on the coast with the peaceful base, sometimes surrounded by massive mountains, relative and impressive in vast paintings. Along with that, the beauty of the flight of the fishermen also held the foreign visitor impressed with the country of Vietnam, where the sunset and then is impressive scene and nature blend with the people. It's one of the reasons why foreign visitors will return to Vietnam. I would like to return to diving. Vietnam has rich and diverse marine resources. There is an immense and oceanist work with the colorful colors of the beautiful coral reefs or fishing swimming. Now not only diving but also working on the seafloor, the ocean work becomes alive and seductive, reacting on the undeniable attraction when coming to Vietnam. Besides discovering to the Lucy, foreign tourists also enjoy the clear water with the fine sand drifting and the coconut grove ranges along the reef, with the salty sea flavor, but not the rodent sunshine. That she painting only made people want to rest and forget all worries. This leads, this leads me to my next point, relax on the beach. The best things about summer are to relax in the seas, listen to the waves rushing in the east, immerse, immerse yourself in cool water and forget on the worry of life. The beach in Vietnam is fried white sand, coconut tree relaxing. The water is the ideal place to lie down to the sun. Going from north to south, anywhere visitor can easily find a favorite beach for themselves. There are unspoiled, unspoiled places like a hidden paradise. Some places are crowded and crowded.
And nature habitat, I will show you one amazing city in Vietnam that attracts millions of people come to Vietnam every year. And that's a special city in Vietnam we call Hội An City, or you can call Hội An Ancient Town. And first, I will overview some information about this city. That Hội An had a cities and developed the Pilates style in culture for over 2,000 years, and during 117 years of resistance against foreign invasion, from 1A15 from 1A58 to 1975, thousands of Hội An people who fell down for independence and unification of Vietnam. And on August 22, 1998, Hội An was awarded the title of Hero of the People's Armed Force. More than a year later, on December 4, 1999, United Nations Education, Scientific and Cultural Organization has entered Hội An's name to the World Heritage and Cultural List. And on August 24, 2000, Hội An was again awarded the title Hero of the Socialist Labor in the renovation period. And nowadays, Hội An is one of the top destinations to travel in Vietnam that attracts millions of people come to Vietnam every year. And here also is the land of lantern, with the small important thing that keep the tourists remember about Vietnam, about Hội An after they leave, that the friendly people, good cuisine, and the most important the romantic town, because the lifestyle in Hoi An here is a mix between the past and the present. So it brings for the tourists a special feeling that they never forget when they leave Hoi An. And next, I will talk about street food. Vietnamese food is ranked by travelers as some of the best in the world, and is well worth exploring. Strongly influenced by Chinese cuisine to the north and French cuisine during the colonial period, Vietnamese food is always baked full of flavor in the playful way, using simple ingredients. Although using simple ingredients, so the taste that they make is very good, and with the good flavor, good taste, and good like they have the brightest color. And some highlights of Vietnamese cuisine: that good rice, variety of dishes, distinct taste, and I'm sure that almost the tourists when they come to Vietnam and they explore the street food, they try the street food here, not just only because of one reason that delicious or good price, but also they also have so many reasons to try that they want to enjoy the street feeling, and throughout the street food they can discover the Vietnamese culture and the Vietnamese lifestyle. And next, I will talk about traditional music. And in Vietnam, we have 54 ethnic groups, which means that there are 54 different traditional musical backgrounds. But more than 85% of population are King's people. And there are various ways to classify the Vietnamese traditional music. And now I'm talking about King's music. In terms of type music, they have royal family music, chèo, tuồng, sẩm, đơn ca tài tử, ca trù, folk song. If divided by regions, they have the traditional music of the south, the central highlands, the north, and so on, or smaller by regional culture. For the number of performers, it can be divided into the single or in a group. And in the Vietnamese traditional music, it's extremely common for the artists to use a variety of traditional music instruments like đàn bầu, đàn cò, đàn dây, đàn nguyệt. All of these musical instruments contribute to creating unique characteristics for Vietnamese traditional music. And now I will show you some type of Vietnamese traditional music. Like in northern, we have ca trù, chầu văn, chèo, quan họ, tuồng, hát sẩm. In the central, we have hò lý, nhã nhạc. In southern, we have đơn ca tài tử, cải lương. And now, my friend Hiếu Cường will show you more about amazing things in Vietnam.
Have you ever wondered whether even you have been attracted to this land since you were born? Didn't know that this place has such simple and beautiful things. Have you ever wondered why people could write about such a lovely Vietnam? Watch the following video to find the answer. Yes, that's because there are little things, beautiful lights in this country that you haven't seen. Let's go, experience, and love life foreign guests. Thanks for listening and following.